man. I got this gas. All this gas. Oh, gas. Oh. Whoo. Wow, all that gas. Yeah, listen to all that gas. Oh, I'm like a balloon deflating. That's right. I'm not above fart jokes in the first 10 seconds of the freaking video. So I been working on the video series for Christmas. Probably coming December 11th. Okay. That's 12 days of Christmas DVDs. I don't have very long here. Just gonna hang for a few minutes, see if anyone wants to chat. Let's go for is it 10:13? Hey kiddo, how you doing?
All right.
Say hi to the people in the chat.
Hello, Chad.
Hello, Chet. What do you got there?
It's a homemade ball.
All right.
You don't want to use your bones and.
You know, I'll literally just go upstairs, pack it into the bong, and then just don't pull too hard.
I know.
I got to clean them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We'll just sit there on the stoop and use your not a box, the stoop, the stairs, the stoops.
Yeah, it's warmer here, so.
Hey, what's up there, James?
James.
James Trollinger. He's gonna get a first aid kit, a Scout's first aid kit one day, and he's also gonna get he has to be of age to get it too. And he's gonna get. I just found like a Navy bag, little first aid Navy kit, adult kit. You all right? Why are you shaking?
So it mixes it up.
Do you need a tray? I got a tray right here. You want a tray? Sure. So, I didn't intend on this, but my son has inadvertently become part of the show.
Hi. Probably not going to be here for a while. It's warmer in here.
Then out on the back deck, you know, you could have just put pants on and a coat. And I wouldn't be bugging you. You know I love you, kid, alright?
I love you too.
You're the best. Warmth, yes, James. Dude, I'm running a heater right on my back. Go ahead, do your deal. I'm not stopping you.
I still want to hear you.
Well, I'm going to be talking this whole time.
Okay.
So you do your thing, and I'm just going to... You smoke a little piece out of your Pringles can. Bong. Yeah, it's my son. He's 18, so he's like... He's fine.
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, you should less water the lower you go. By the way. Also, mine smokes close to my face too, so not a big deal.
Less than an inch of water.
I don't believe you. Oh, okay, I believe you now. I believe you now. Dude knows how to carve and everything, bro. You're alright, kid. You alright. You like more MacGyver smoking than I am right now. You said you got your brain, so you might as well use it?
Yeah, I also have a little bit extra weed in my hand.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean,
I just will use that.
I gotta also like get you a little bit more because I did smoke half of your stash yesterday.
Yeah.
One of your stashes. So today I went to the thrift store and I got Link crossbow training sealed for $4. Sealed. Okay. Now I have a box, and I've got a Wee Zapper. for the Wii Zapper box and the Wii Zapper, so all of it goes together now.
$4 and sealed. I call that a steal. It's a steal.
You're all right, kid.
I know.
You're all right. So today's 15-sec movie rec was Real Genius. Real Genius.
You're a real genius.
And I'm real about this. Like, they shrunk his face in this picture or something. That's not right. Like, they overblown his head or something. I don't know what that kid's doing over there. But so I paid $4 for this. I paid all of $6. Okay, for one video game and 20 films. Oh, cough it up. Cough it. Come on, cough it up. Cough it up. There's a trash can right there. You gotta spit. Yeah, we spit together. Spit kin. Spit kin. All right. So the other thing I bought today was 20 films. A Legacy of Suspense by Alfred Hitchcock. And this one has The Man Who Knew Too Much, which is a classic. It's Peter Lorre in that one. I think this is the last one on disc 4. And it's kind of a weird case, too. Yeah, I paid money for it. What is this? What are you going to hold? No, it holds everything together. I get it. Okay. Pop these out right here. You have 4 paper sleeves for 4 Hitchcock movie discs with multiple movies on each. Not my favorite in physical media storage solutions, but it works. But yeah, so 20 films for $2, so $6 altogether. 20 films for $2. Hey, what does that come out to, kid? Was that 10 cent per movie?
Huh?
20 films
20 films?
for $2.
$2. Yeah,
That's
$0.10.
10 cent per film, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm guessing Sesame Street definitely helped me.
If you could get if you got like a gumball machine, but it only has like those 20 movies, or a gumball machine full of optical media.
What are you talking about? Are you high? You're like, yo, man, it's like a gumball machine filled with optical media. You put 10 cents in, you get a movie out.
Yeah.
I love you, kiddo. You're awesome. All right, so Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. Tell everyone what you want for Christmas, aside from a laptop. You want a new knife? You want a camless comb? You want a machete? I'll get you a machete. You want a machete, bro? I'll get you a machete for Christmas. Oh yeah, by the way,
Machete's a little bit crazy.
oh yeah, well no, it's not actually. It's very practical, especially for our yard. So tomorrow we're supposed to wake up, have breakfast, then we're supposed to go put up that fence. I'm gonna make a video during that. So hopefully that's the checklist videos, stuff we're doing around here. Are you gonna throw up? Please don't throw up. I couldn't stand it if there was throw up in the garage. I mean, I know it's a scented trash bag. I'm just messing with you, kid. What the heck?
I mean, if I threw up,
Oh my God.
after getting high,
I've thrown up after getting high. What, you got a problem with that? What are you, a lightweight? Can you hand me a Coke?
sure.
Please? And thank you.
Yeah,
You know, my kid and me.
you're wrong.
My kid and me. So, I'm 6'6", you're what, 6'4" or 6'5"? 6'5". Let's call it 6'5" right now.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna pop up in the next few years. You're not smoking cigs, you're only smoking like the reefers. What do you like that? It's a sickle. Here, let me see it. So my kid eyed in on something. It's a True Temper sickle. It's for cutting long grass, which is a thing around here, wild grass. And I did try to put a sharp on it. It's hard to do.
It's also half representative of communism.
It's not half representative of communism. It is.
It's It's a sickle, a hammer and sickle.
It's a sickle and hammer. Wow, cool.
Yeah.
Do you want a hammer? I got one right here. Here, take the hammer.
Yeah.
You gonna be a communist now?
Yes.
You gonna be upset
Right,
with
that's-
everyone? Everyone's gonna get upset with you. You're a kid. You're all like, "I'm a communist."
That's
Blah blah
the
blah.
symbol.
That's not the symbol. The symbol is actually like a sledgehammer. Remember?
It's
like,
fine. It's fine.
no, don't do this stupid
No, it's
Russian.
fine. It's fine.
No,
for-
you still can't roll your arm.
No.
You
no,
still
I
don't
promise.
roll them well enough.
No.
Give me the sickle. I am more Russia than you. Give me this. Bolshevik revolution, bullshit of it.
Yeah.
Revolution. Ideas only last so long, by the way.
Yeah.
Reality tends to sink in. Remember, you're the kid, right? Well, if you want to change this generation that you live in, you know who's going to do it. It's not going to be me. It's going to be your dumb ass. I mean, your smart ass. By the way, not a smart ass. You're the son of a smart ass. And
He's the son of a
who's
smart
the-
aleck.
Who's the son of a smart aleck? Yes. That's all I'm saying. What kind of smart are you going to be? Huh? This time around, what kind of fucking smart are you going to be? Joe, where's Rachel? Where is she?
I don't know.
I'm Batman. Kiddo, did you see the new hat? I need you to try the new hat on.
Oh yeah. No,
Oh yeah, you tried it, yeah.
It's
Didn't fit.
too
Okay,
small.
give me try this one. This is the old hat.
Yeah.
Try the old hat. See if it. It's backwards. That's backwards. Okay. No. No.
Hair.
No. Yeah. It's you gotta push that all back. Here, push it all back. Hold on. Yeah. Don't let it hang out the side of your hat.
That's the back.
It's a little bit better.
Maybe.
Now we need to get you like an extra large, like an XL double X. That's a large extra large. This is a regular large.
Fits.
Fits me well.
Yeah.
Whereas this one that doesn't fit him, it's pretty loose on my head. Also, $15 and $40. 15 and 40. I still like them both. I think this is a bit more of a dressy hat. Now that I've been taking care of it for like 2 years. Anyway, are you done? Are you to start your own channel now? No?
Maybe.
Hand it to me. Hand it to me. Let me see. You're good. You're not getting anything out. I just blew it all out. I just blew it all away.
You gotta make sure. You gotta make
Aaron, I love you.
sure. I like that.
You know, you're the only freaking kid in the world who freaking understands anything that I say because I've trained you to understand it. And then other kids hear the jokes and they're like, I don't get it. But when I make a joke that you don't get, what do I say?
Huh?
I say, you don't get that joke, do you? And you're like, yeah, I don't. Just go away.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, kiddo.
Everyone have a good night. And all that.
He just said everyone have a good night and all that.
Yeah.
That's a show from Nickelodeon. All that.
Oh.
Yeah, go away. Hey! Turn the other lights on.
Sorry.
Since you're gonna turn everything off, thank you for brightening up the situation a touch. Jeez Louise. Holy crap! No, you didn't forget. You did it on purpose because you are an integral part and like a goofy ass guy. It's cool. I go. Just close the door. Just walk away. Be like, yeah, I'm cool. Blah 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 blah. Then fart. Make a fart noise. He just opened the door and made a fart noise. That's my kid. He's a good kid. I think he's gonna do like. He's like he has a computer science award or whatever from high school. I think he's gonna do like video game music or something. we set up all the stuff in the studio after Christmas. I got most of it broken down. I got the piano broken down. I got all this stuff broken down. So if anyone got close to a conversation that they could barely hear on one end, I'm pretty sure you could hardly hear my kid because he doesn't have a very large voice. But that was akin to speaking to the one and only Francis. So, my new hat, amazing. My old hat, still nice. Putting my old hat back on. Anyway, I had a couple beers earlier. I've been saving that for a day or so. I know I got a bit of flask around here somewhere too. But yeah, I'm a third of the way through the Christmas season's videos. It's called 12 days of Christmas DVDs, right? So, could maybe turn these on, couldn't I? Oh, I liked last night's friggin'. I liked its what is it? I like this, but I thought it would be better served that way. Yeah, I think that's cooler. Cause he's running up that hill. He's been running up that. Get him to swap out places. Sorry. Cheers. Stranger Things. So as a quick recap, still love the hat. I did. It was looped over this way. I made the lanyard a little bit longer by tying them off on the ends here, adding the wood bead back, and then tying the back end of it. I don't care if it looks good or not. If it's functional, it works. $40, not bad. I believe it was Price Anderson who said it was a steal for $40, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's a steal. I think it's very appropriately priced for a waxed linen hat. By the way, it's been raining all day yesterday and all day today, and I've been wearing it in heavy rain. And the one qualm I have about it is if it rains hard enough, it will drip out off of this. But if you've got it tight and taut to your head, right, like zipped up against your chin, it won't. So, put that out there. It's from REI. It's made by Dorfman Outdoor Hat Company or whatever. I tried to add them, but all I could do was add REI. And it's got a bit more of aggressive of a cowboy. Like people call this a cowboy hat, but it's literally just it's a fedora that's just been like beat up so bad that this whole part of it just can't get straightened out. Cause like I'll pick it up and I'll just like hold it like this for a little bit, hat in hand kind of deal. That's why it has curves. It's like, like, oh please, mister, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I got my hat in my hand right here. Right? And so eventually it just kind of turned into. And then this one, you could just kind of design what you want from it. So you want like an Outback hat, which this is all designed on. You just push the brim up, hold it all on one side, and you got an Australian Aussie hat. You got an Outbacker. G'day, mate. Keep calm and carry on. We're still part of that, aren't we? And then you don't like that? The next day you could probably just gently push it back down, get it all back into place, shove all your stuff back into the spot, and I'm back to my standard kind of look, which is what I like, honestly. If I was gonna get an Outbacker, I'd get one with a plug, like something that actually snapped in right there, like a snap. Because an Outbacker has usually one or two snaps on both sides or either side. So, but I gotta say, out of all of the I guess fedora style caps that I kind of have been getting lately, 15, $8.40. You're looking at a waxed linen. It's weatherproof. It's kind of sunproof. It's really nice. So if you're out there working, this is a great option. Also, the one thing I've noticed is like I sweat considerably less because it is vented on the side. This one, not vented, and I kind of, it definitely smells like me. So if you love me, you might want to buy the hat. If you don't love me, you're not going to smell it in that. If you're out there, just drop a like. Hey, I hope you're having a good time. Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. See where we all get taken, huh? I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a very shy Christmas. I think there's one thing out here that I want to get. I've been eyeballing a new what is it? A hammer drill. And recently bought a jigsaw for the rigid system, so I'm looking at that particular hammer drill. Hopefully it'll be a nice addition to myself. I used to have like a used DeWalt hammer drill, and it kind of kicked the bucket on me. It's not fun, but yeah, it's a bomb. No, man. If it was a bomb, man, these hotels, they got systems to tell you it's a bomb. Bam, 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 it's a bomb. No, Christmas will not explode in my face, y'all. I've got videos coming up. I'm a third of the way through of these 12 days of Christmas DVDs. So I'm just saying, like, there's a silver horizon here. It's gonna happen. 1/3 of the way through. Oh, what's going on here? Man, I swear. Oh, see? Dude, come on. It's not charging because the plug is not, like, don't buy the on plug. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna do a roundup of everything I've bought in the past year. And people might be surprised, but like the USB cable I like the most is 100% the friggin' the DeWalt one. Oh, hey, there's no one here. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. There's a like right there. See? Sorry, I had to reload everything. You know, I remember a time in my life when ideas meant something to me, but like people can talk ideas all day. It's not perfect. Ideas don't always work in perpetuity, y'all. So, a recap, I bought this for $4. It's sealed. I'm pretty sure that it's still in there, not a problem. And then I bought 20 films for $2 from Alfred Hitchcock. They're not as famous ones, but they are Alfred Hitchcock freaking masterpieces. Am I probably going to do all 20 of these during the next 2 years of October? Probably. Let's go. So, like, recommending movies in 15 seconds, and then you guys spend an hour watching them. That really feels like a good amount of time I spent to tell you something and for you to go and do it. It's like if you got enriched by anything I ever did, and it'd be like, here, you know, like The Real Dirt, 20 films, Alfred Hitchcock, the first one, you know, like do all 20 at once. You know, like I'm doing these Christmas ones. The Christmas shit's coming soon, so it has to start the 11th, 12th to the 24th, the 25th. So the 12th to the 25th. It's actually 13 videos, I think. So just remember, I got one coming up in 24 minutes. It's a promo essentially for that, and it's also like the hottest Christmas song right now. It's Mariah Carey Christmas, so use that for something in your life if you're out there creating content. I don't know how to explain that any better. Oh, hey, we can do a daily pocket check. A Rob 83. Shit. What's Rob's name? A Rob inspired pocket check. Okay. I don't have any pockets. I'm just wearing kind of sweatpants. So I'm carrying my regular Leatherman Arc provided by Savvy to the channel, owner of Proper Goods. My main place to get my shias. All right. So I got that. In this pouch right here, I'm also carrying the Roxxon S501U, a daily carry for me because of the scissors. Literally, my pops had like an errant mustache hair, and I just was like, hold on, and took right care of it. So, and then what else is in my daily pocket check? I've got the Highline, the Buck Highline, the 263 Highline from Buck, the Chopper, as Oizawa would say. Is that you, son? Okay, and then on the other hand, I've got my fixed blade carry of the day, which is the Camulus comb. The Camulus comb. Camulus comb. Kind of have a bit of a thing. I do art in the style of hexagons, and that's about the size of one of my actual hexagons, so that's why I like it so much. Also, it's got a bit of a knuckle. It's also a back knuckle if you're trying to run a back knuckle. If you got a poor back knuckle, you don't want to break your freaking hand on the back end. It's a good protector support. It's like a metal knuckle in replacement. One single metal. It's not like a whole set of full-on knuckles. It's a nice little knife. Put it back into my sheath. Cheers. Sorry I'm being so damn serious. Alright, well, no one's really watching. I got someone. I got Die Hard chilling, right? If it's Sam, you should talk to me, damn it. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Ding, ding, shiggity-doo. I picked the wrong horse. There it is, okay. Galleria. Blinky eyeballs. We got seasonal. We can do Christmas, right? I don't know if that's appropriate. Let's try it. Is this appropriate? You know, I've learned that nothing's really appropriate around here, so... we could celebrate my mom's birthday, which was very recently. So, happy birthday to my mom. I might be a couple days late on that. Dancing into the party late, huh? Christmas. Christmas, all I want for Christmas is a green sword. Okay. Hello, Winnie the Pooh here. I want to tell you Merry Christmas, and I fucked your girlfriend last summer when you were on break. There we go. Here's a weirdly, inappropriately shit-eating Santa. Pretty sure that's actually Dookie's. You know, I'm not a scientist, right? I'm not into the science of things. It might be Dookie's just flying Dookie right in his mouth. Anyway, yeah. So, no one's gonna talk. That's great. It says ask me stuff, but no one's gonna ask me stuff. It's amazing. It's kind of why I'm here. You'd be like, what's the meaning of life? And I'd be like, although people have pondered very well over what the actual meaning of life is, I'm telling you right now, it's nothing. You do what you want, you get it over with, and then you fucking shut the pants when you fucking die. Let's go, baby. Just be glad you didn't go out in a Honda hatchback with a shotgun in your fucking toes. Because you were short. Oh damn! What's up, Showed? Showed 86, the living legend of YouTube. He's fucking here, y'all. He's also like Death Jr. He could call out. I literally have like, you guys don't get it. Like, Francis is a celebrity in the skeleton community. Why he hangs out with me and why he tells me when he does his job. I know it's not there. I know, Francis, you're alright. Oh no, it's a deeper and longer lived relationship than I ever thought. Apparently I'm an old soul. So today showed I picked up Link's crossbow training for Wii. Right? Hear that? Hear that? It's all in there. It's all sealed. Look, no one cut this open, bro. God. No one. You know what? Showed you're not wrong about that, but I also like, you know, I'm not trying to replace. I'm not trying to take this dude's job today, so I instead of giving him a smoke, I'll give him his hat back. I'll make him feel a little bit better. Hey, Show, did you see the hat video? Right? $40. That's not a bad deal, right? And then, so I had to pull the string out, tie it on the end on one end, tie it on the end on the other, tie it on the bottom, put the bead back in, and then if you're a tall drink of water, when it's raining, if you got it tight, pulled up against your chin, no water. Dude, it's so good. It's like waxed linen. Anyway, so yeah. I got that for $4, bro. $4, okay? Now I had my choice. I could have bought something my parents like, which like that Loggins and Messina DVD that I have. I bought that for my parents to watch. They still haven't fucking watched it. House at Pooh Corner. Come the fuck on. Okay, anyway. Dude, if I brought them Peter, Paul, and Mary with Puff the Magic Dragon, they'd watch it tomorrow. Anyway. So the other thing I bought was... No, he does not. It says Eddie Eats Harbor Freight. It's a joke about how much I like it. So the other thing I bought was 20 films. Alfred Hitchcock's The Legacy of Suspense. I paid $2 for this. And I discussed this recently with my son. That's 10 cents a movie. And it's got The Man Who Knew Too Much, which is a Peter Lorre classic. If you haven't seen a Peter Lorre movie, start with freaking Casablanca. Like, dude, like Casablanca, glass of wine, good friends, girlfriend, whatever the fuck you're doing, okay? Glass of wine, relax, smoke a freaking pre-roll. Just like, occasionally be like, dude, did you get that? Like, definitely smoke some sativa for it, because like you'll want to know the jokes. It's a movie for bored people. So back in the day, in black and white movies, okay, if you're so bored in your life, I watch so many black and white movies because they are for boring. They're for the people so bored that they had to leave their house, leave their job, go to a room called a theater, go into that theater, wait with a bunch of other people who might have stunk a little bit, and then lights go down, curtain rolls up, newsreel. It's not even the movie. It's a newsreel. And then it's a cartoon. And then it's a movie. So. Oh, dude, that's a good one. Dude, no, Harley Davidson the Marlboro Man. Harley Davidson the Marlboro Man is like... So that's, what is that? That's Don Johnson and friggin' Mickey Rourke? Right? Dude, that's such a cool movie. Okay, Buddy Cop. Okay, so you gotta watch Turner and Hooch. You gotta watch Tequila and Bonetti after Turner and Hooch. Tequila and Benetti is the best fucking TV show ever, bro. I remember, like, I saw one season of it, and then it went away. They were like, they canceled it, and I was like, why? It was so good. I was like a kid. I was like, that was such a cool fucking show. Tequila and Benetti, it's so good. Buddy cop. Dude, but Tequila and Benetti. Okay, it's about a dog named Tequila, and like a detective named Benetti. Right? It's got what's her name from freaking Special Victims Unit in it. The lady Olivia whatever. She plays like Benetti's freaking girlfriend in it. It's from the '80s, dude. We watched half a season of it before it got canceled. We love that show here. I'm sorry. Tequila and Benetti is such a good show. It's the epitome of dog and cop kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, like 20 films, 10 cents a film. I'm happy. Although, hey, check this out. Showed. Look at this media packaging. Okay, it's very impressive on the outside. Although here, I'm going to tell you, it says Mill Creek Entertainment. It's a bit of a red flag. Open it up. What is it? What is this? It's four. By the way, they're Tyvek sleeves. That's a big deal. Tyvek sleeves as opposed to paper sleeves. They're not waxed paper. They're Tyvek, definitely. All 4 discs in Tyvek sleeves, and then you have to tuck them into the physical media device and push the corners up in. You know, it's how creative they got to just be cheap. You know, I'll admit, like I remembered it, and I thought it was a fever dream for many years. And then one day, what's this guy's name? Cinema Snob. I love Cinema Snob. He's a good. He does like old movies, year in review. He does a bunch of shit. Honestly, if you look at my content, it's probably heavily influenced by him, like subconsciously. Because I don't care what the fuck I do, because he really doesn't care what the fuck he does. Like, you guys just want to see me do something, which is cool. I'll jump through the hoops. I love it. Look at that. Literally Santa eating shit. It's like... But Tequila and Benetti is such a good show, okay? So, like, it's a bulldog and a cop. But the cop, no one knows. Okay, the dog talks. We can hear the dog, but no one else in the show can. Well, there's actually an episode where there's someone who can hear the dog, but just the premise of the show, we can hear the dog. No one else can. I mean, it's shitty, like late '80s, early '90s TV, like for days. But like, I will recommend Highlander the series. I'll recommend Renegade. I'll recommend any '90s TV show over pretty much a lot of the stuff that's out. I'll recommend X-Files. X-Files was one of the first to do like, you know, long-running stories. DS9. Because all those shows toe the line. See, like getting interested in a show. I think Doctor Who actually does it best. Okay? Doctor Who will plant something at the beginning of the season, and by the end of it, it'll pay off. That's it. It's a great show. So, really focus on movies. I did watch X-Files growing up. Dude, did you see I Want to Believe? Did you see the X-Files movie? X-Files the movie, I Want to Believe? Did you see all that? Dude, I love those. So it's like the only way you're ever really gonna get it. You'll get it kind of if you just watch it like in the blue, but if you just watch it outright from beginning to end, you'll get every moment of every scene that they ever put together. So it's like Twin Peaks, right? People don't get Twin Peaks. It's not. Okay, showed. here's what I'm telling you. Okay, you want to watch Doctor Who? Watch Christopher Eccleston. Watch David Tennant, and then watch a little Matt Smith. When Matt Smith is done, just be happy with what you've watched, and just know that it's cool. That's it. By the way, cheers. See, I found that the problem, dude, I love Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is one of my favorite things ever. Like, and I can't call it a show. I can't call it a movie. I can't call it a cinematic event. It is something other than all of that. Twin Peaks is like a loop. It's all the same loop, but every time the loop changes, it's like, so I watched Black Mirror, and that's like the loops cut up, and then we're mixing the loops together. But like, it's literally the loop of supernatural and insanity, and then it moves back, pulls itself forward, moves back, moves forward. It's one of the most interesting plot device and like storytelling devices that I've ever heard. I think it's called the Lynch method now. So, Twin Peaks music is who's the guy who did Lost Highway, Badalamenti or whatever, Badalamenti, the guy who did Lost Highway soundtrack. Dude, that guy's like well accomplished, my friend. I have to pee really badly. I think I'm gonna open the garage, y'all. I'm like, so I drank about, I don't want to do the math to figure out how many tall boys need a six pack, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 of them. And then I had this vodka I was sitting for a little bit. I'll be real, like, life is it's not that bad, but commerce ain't perfect anymore. Which is why, in all reality, the next video you see of me building something is going to be at my house. Oh, another fart joke. Huh. That's amazing. I'm not above them. Never will be above fart jokes. Shut up, Francis! My name's Francis! I will eat your soul! Sorry. Lonesome Dove? Yeah, Lonesome Dove? Dude, I think I watched that when it came out, bro. I'm pretty sure I did. I think I watched North and South when it came out. When I found a DVD copy of North and South, I didn't put it in my collection, I put it in my parents' collection. Aside from the fact that my mom being a huge Patrick Swayze fan. And if that dude dying of cancer, right, means he sold his soul? Nah. Or he did what he needed to and God took it? I don't know, you guys figure it out. Let's decide whose fate was what. Whilst was this? Swayze is a babe. No, Baby is a babe. And nobody puts Baby in a horse. Nobody puts Baby in a corner. Also, let's not remember, or let's completely forget that this guy and Wesley Snipes and John Leguizamo all did Tu Wong Fu, which is a great movie, by the way. I had to watch it with Aaron's mother and my son's mother like 10 times at least in my life, and I'm like, no, that's a pretty damn good movie actually. Dalton though, yeah, Dalton. You seen Ghost? Holy shit, dude, Ghost. It like that tore my soul down. Like I was like 16 when that happened, right? Like 16 years old, Ghost, right? It's like Timothy Dalton is possibly my favorite Bond of my timeline. Like, I can love Connery, but the Bond that I knew from my life, Living Daylights, License to Kill, it's Dalton, by the way. One of those movies at my grandma's house. So I literally just put out a one of the DVD videos, like music DVDs, and I'm like, it's like a concert. It's like it's like I'm like, this is I put up captions. This is literally my parents' music, but I still appreciate it because, like, I still love like Peter, Paul and Mary, Puff the Magic Dragon. I like House at Pooh Corner by Kenny Loggins and is it Richard Messina or no, Rick? I don't know. Loggins and Messina. This is my point. It's like, it's why, like, I love Val Kilmer in Real Genius, a real young version before he did the Top Secret Rockstar film. So, and I think, like, honestly, showed. I don't know if you go back and you look at my track record. I think almost every DVD that I've showed on screen is something you'd find at your grandma's house, and also. If I don't have the DVD, it would be something your grandpa was watching over and over again, like the first 3 John Wicks. Like, 100%. If someone needs a surrogate grandpa, just use my videos. That's right. Buy your marijuana inhalation devices from a real glass blower, a local one, because you can just hardened steel, capital P Pyrex. Know your blower, because they ain't gonna give you a blow job. They're gonna give you a job that they blew that lasts a lifetime. And if you ask for blue, it'll come in blue. We're doing tubes now, right? Blue mirror. Oh, BRB? Okay. We're good. I still exist. Dude, I literally, like, so tonight I was hanging out at the store, Proper Goods. I had to pick up the Pop Rocks that I'm smoking right now. By the way, not a bad idea. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. So I go down there and we got Sam and we got Griffin. Now both Sam and Griffin are very pretty and amazing, unique people. Now, Griffin is an archetype. If you stereotype him correctly, you'll be fine. I literally made a joke tonight. I was like with Sam and Griffin were working, and then I said, literally to them, I was like, dude, we could do a video where you guys are flying around the store, right? And the only way we could pull that off is if Griffin put on like a giant green sock, so he'd be invisible in the video. And they're sitting there thinking about it, and they're like, nah, that actually makes sense, right? And then, or Sam did. And then Griffin, like, is, like, not paying much attention because he's, like, very listless, doesn't think very much. He's the guy, essentially, who steals the shoes in my rehab video. And, because I've known this archetype for years. But I'm telling you, like, he's special, he's different, okay? People say I was special, I was different, they were wrong. But I've got Sam and Griffin, they're down there hanging out. We're just shooting the shit. And it's about, I don't know, it's about like, oh, you're gonna go game, bro? Shit, I wish I could game. Well, actually, I can game. It's just I can't game online right now. So, Anyway, but so I was like literally talking to them, making jokes. These kids don't know shit, but when I make a joke and they don't get it, and I send them things, right? It's like I was literally sitting there going, like, it was like Griff and Sam are cool, boop, doodle doo, and they can never be dual or whatever. So like it was like a dumb song, and they're like, dude, that's a cool fucking song. You just make that up. I was like, no, that's Fat Boys from like 1980s, right? And then he was like, dude, no, there's no way. I was like, dude, the song's like the Fat Boys are back, and they can never be whack, right? And he was like, no fucking way, that's real. And I pulled it up. He's like, this is a joke song. You did AI or something. It's like, no, Sam, this is a real song. It's from 1980, like, fucking 6 or 7, right? I think. And I was pretty sure they were so popular for a year or two, maybe a year, that they had a whole movie called Disorderlies. And then I sent him not only the song, because I played it for him when I left, but I also sent him the movie when I got home. So, if Sam's out there, I'm just saying. Oh no, I never play online. When I play games, it's either on a toilet, and I'll explain how I have a GameCube and a television right in front of my toilet when I can. But it's kind of what I've been playing the most, and it's not an emulator. It's actually a little bit of a physical rig. Where'd they get lost? Something about trouble. Showed, everyone's dying for that one. That or Escape from, what's that place? Wichita? Escape from Wichita, and then they're also looking for Escape from Provo. Those are the two movies that they're working on. It's by James Electrician, right? The name of the guy who made them were James Electrician, right? Those ones. What's that one? It's not called it's called The Stuff, right? And then there's the one called The Mist, the Misty Foggy Day. There's the one called what is it? Assault on Precinct 14. No, I'm pretty sure I've said them all accurately during this entire conversation. So Assault on Precinct 13 or 13, right? That's a great fucking movie. That really shows you what the fuck he's up with, right? But I gotta tell you, there's one he did with James Cameron. It was Star Quester or something like that. It's a really good one, or one of these ones. But no, Big Trouble in Little China is coming soon. Showed, trust me. I just need kind of a lull in my life for like one of the best movies that I've ever watched. And when I say like the best movies, I mean like sci fantasy, not sci fiction. Because like Star Trek, right? Sci fiction, Big Trouble. It's not Big Trouble. Where'd they go? What? Something about trouble. You said something about trouble. Dude, back in the day, are you telling me to go upstairs and look at my titles? Back in the day, I used to show up to my Taco Bell, and there was this lady named Anna, and which is weird. Like my son somehow called my mother Anna, but Anna, she'd be like, she was like a really cute lady, Mexican lady. Okay, and she called me. She's like, oh my God, it's Trouble. He just came in, right? Like on me, right? I'm like, I'm Trouble. Like I'm fucking Trouble. And I'm like, dude, literally all I want is tortilla, meat, and cheese. Okay, like just make that, please. And if you put lettuce on, I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't make it clear enough. Like, by the way, I am a huge person. 6'6" is intimidating. You need to be like ultra defensive everywhere you go. Also, remember that I'll snap on a motherfucker any day. And here's today, Saturday, December 8th. I'm not getting very many views. I'm not getting very many views. But I told Boogie out at the store that he should come and hang out with me because we could just do racist jokes all night. Nothing but trouble, dude. That's one of my favorites, dude. That has Yakim Volkov the fifth, or the fourth, and the third, Humpty Dumpty in it. He's got the gold nose and everything. By the way, you know Dan Aykroyd loved Digital Underground. Dan Aykroyd was a huge fan of Digital Underground. That wasn't like a coincidence that he was in a passion project. By the way, Nothing But Trouble. Jason Brand. Passion Project. The Ultimate Passion Project. That's their video coming at some point in the future. I'm going to hit him up, by the way. I do watch that Jason Brand guy. Also smoke weed. Don't take anything too seriously. Because what's the quote? Don't take life too seriously. Dead or alive, you'll never get out actually alive. Or satisfied. Or giving a damn. Dude, I love that movie. That's so... Dude, Digital Underground performs in that movie. Chevy Chase is... And Demi Moore, right? Chevy Chase, Demi Moore. It's got John Candy. It's a misunderstood classic. It is like a dark comedy before dark comedy was like defined and perfect. Right? Like, it's like, what's that other movie? Greed. With Jack Black and Ben Stiller. Both those motherfuckers knew that no one would fucking understand this movie. That's why they had to make it. That's how artists think, by the way. It's like, dude, Greed is such a good movie, by the way. So, occasionally you get, like, something similar, right? Which is like a director and an actor, and they kind of agree. But they're fighting the whole time, and you get something like, it's like a guy thing. It's a guy thing, right? With, and I don't think the director and the actor, Jason Lee, was fighting. I think it was Jason Lee and the director fighting with the female lead, Selma. No, not Selma Hayek. It's the chick from the first two Hellboy movies who was lit on fire or whatever. The emo bitch. Yeah. Something. Anyway. My point is like, dude. Like, I'll admit, I grew up in the 90s. I grew up in the 80s, right? Sometimes being, like, rude it gets you, like, farther, right? But I'm going to be real with everyone out there, right? If you want to be rude, you got to tell the truth. You can't espouse things that are just relatively fucked up. It's like if I was like, yo, what's up, dude? I'm doing like 12 days of dope murders, right? No, I'm doing 12 days of music DVDs. That's all I'm saying. Like, literally Santa eating shit here over and over again. No, like, everything I do is kind of funny. Or sardonic, which is also very funny. So, I think if you go back and you look at, like, the last, like, 10 years I've been on YouTube, Oak City Gamers is my most subdued version of me. Right? Like, people have told me that I'm way too intense. And I'm really not, right? Like I'm just, like, I'm running out of time in many ways. And that makes me very intense. I've also, like, known when to be intense and whatnot, because my dad definitely told me not to go so hard every day of my life. Cheers to my dad. He's still a giant asshole. Hashtag Pops needs a damn earpiece. Secret Service for Pops. Damn it. I'm saying here I am, thinking I'm losing my hearing because he's mumbling, right? And then I'll say something clearly out loud. I'll be like, blah, 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 this fucking thing. He'd be like, what? I'm like, blah, blah, blah. He's just like, and he gets really upset. I was like, well, get a fucking hearing aid, asshole. So, dude, we've been working for this lady, Charlene. Now, the story of Charlene is I actually got hired by her sister, Sandy. Sandy, Massachusetts, Boston, both of them in Boston, Massachusetts. 3 sisters, 2 of them from the same dad, one from, is half sister. All black ladies. Nice, amazing people, right? Oh, trust me, dude, well, your grandfather was probably just fed up with everyone having it so much better than he had it. To be honest, right? It's why my dad was hated by his oldest brother. His oldest brother went to Korea. He was born in 1920 something, right? He came up with nothing essentially, right? Why my brother loves his middle brother, or why my dad loves his middle brother, my Uncle Ed, my namesake, because Uncle Ed was his dad essentially. When he was 16, 17, he got a job to support his mother because their father had died. My dad literally told me a heartbreaking ass fucking story about Christmas. Literally recently, just the other day. He goes, you know those pedal cars or whatever? Blah, blah, blah. You could buy in the stores, they look like Chevys or whatever. And so one year I got for Christmas, I got a Jeep. And he was real young. He was 6, 7, or 8, somewhere in there. He doesn't remember very well, but well, I'll get back to that in a second. But he said, he's a little kid. He goes, Sonny sent me a Jeep from Korea. If that tells you how old Dad is, right? 1940, 1950 something. He was a kid. And it took him 20 years to find out from the horse's mouth that Mr. Ed, his uncle, gave him that and put Sonny's name on it. Because this guy believed in his family, and his family took him for granted every day. By the way, my Uncle Ed, let me tell you a little quick story. My Uncle Ed had a double wide trailer. He added a living room, extended the kitchen a touch. He had a living room. He had a porch. He had 12 dogs. When I was a kid, he had maybe 3 cats. Everyone around him loved him. Everyone around him knew that he was trying to be the best person he could be, but he was just 6'4" and a big old dude, and quote unquote a punchable face or whatever, right? So, but every year I'd go up and I'd go and hang out at his house, and I'd look through his stack of Playboys. One year I stole one, and my dad was really pissed. He's like, well, now you're never going to see one in this fucking bathroom again. And he was right. But there was a swim club behind it. It was a lake. We used to go out to the lake. And one year, my cousins locked me in to the garage. Yeah, it's not on this arm. It's on this arm. No, it's on this arm. What the hell? Are my scars getting so light that I can barely see them? If you can see that right there. There's a scar from when I was very young, and I put it through a garage door window from the 1950s. And I had to go to the hospital. Couldn't swim. I couldn't enjoy the summer with all of my friends up there in New York. My cousins, Michelle, Michael, Eddie. By the way, I do have a cousin named Eddie. I'm going to tell you right now, tough love is only good in small amounts. So if anyone's like, hey, you're a real tough guy, blah, 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 it's because my dad didn't teach me tough love. He taught me how to fix things, right? When I fucked something up, he taught me tough love. That's just how it goes. When I fucked up, it was like, here's the money I could spend to get you out of jail. But I'm not going to spend it. You're going to sit here for the next 12 hours because they say that you have a 24-hour hold. And they're going to let you go. I'm not spending the money. This is a lesson you need to understand. That kind of shit. That's different. That's all I'm saying. Did my dad do that to me? Yes, but he also paid the bail and got me out in an hour, damn it. He couldn't stay to see his damn son in jail because his son had like gotten drunk and like tripping on mushrooms and shit or whatever the fuck I was doing that night. But I'm gonna be real with you. The most disappointing thing I've ever heard in my fucking life was my mother and or my father saying I'm disappointed in you. Because I love them so much and how good they are with people. So no, dude. So, well, it's like masculinity, right? Okay. Masculinity is a series. It's a series of several things. It's like, you know, it's like stats in a video game, right? You know, you could do like +1, +2, +3 masculinity, or you could do the 7 or 8 things that is the actual masculinity scale, right? Like Randy Savage, right, is like a 7 on masculinity. You know, like fucking Harrison Ford is a solid 5 on the he's a neutral masculinity. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's hard to explain that. The lower you go, probably the more toxic it can get, because like it's a set of traits, right? And so if you turn all of the numbers downward on all of those traits, then you could be what's called toxic, right? But I mean, reality is like toxicity. That's it's a song I love. The toxicity of my city, of our city. No, what do you own the world? What do you own the world? Disorder, disorder. By the way, it's a song about what they want. Serge Tankian was saying the shit before I could, but the people who control this world want us to be killing ourselves. But funny enough, this thing that they invented, that they gave us, it's stronger than this. Stronger than the best drug they can legalize. Someone said they're trying to illegalize cannabis or hemp products because there's not enough of this sales. I was like, no, it's because these sales aren't growing. These sales are staying the same, maybe going down, maybe going up, maybe going down. It's like YouTube. I might make a video every day. I may make 2 of them or 3 of them on a consistent basis. Is all of them getting 30,000 views? No, 1 of them right now is getting 30,000 views. By the way, I was early on the It's Nice to Hear You Say Hello, that La Bisa Free friggin' song, the telephone song. By the way, I've heard that a million fucking times in my life, and I was like I don't listen to it because you need to hear that song once, right? And to get it, right? It's like watching Requiem for a Dream. You don't need to watch that fucking movie again. Cheers, by the way. Food of the Gods. So I can't read anymore. Like print material, I need like an audiobook. There are several things that I've done. So I used to, before I turned 26 and I lost all of my insurance on my parents' dime, I never got like disability status because I am definitely fucking disabled in many ways, although I'm very capably able. like I said, ADHD does not touch what the fuck is wrong with me. Uh, Autism or Asperger's certainly might explain it. But my dad, being one of the dopest and most amazing fucking people in the world, okay, he taught me to socialize with people. And he kind of taught me in an autistic way. And so now I can actually tell my feelings to people, which is the legacy of my dad. Because I think he's also the same person as me, but he can't fucking say anything out loud. And when I say it out loud, he gets so fucking upset, he just screams at me. To understand someone so deeply that you don't pick a fight because you know that you know exactly what you're gonna pick the fight about, and he doesn't want to deal with it because he's 80 fucking years almost old, 70 fucking 8 years old. My point. Uh, no, I showed Food of the Gods. Food of the Gods. I'll listen to it. Also, I. Is this Mortal Kombat? The way those books, two completely different types of books, by the way. Well, I mean, like, if you can hold, so showed, I'm going to tell you right now, if you can hold a cognitive dissonance in your brain, which means that you live in the world of the people who believe nothing is real, and you believe in the same world of everything is so real that you can't escape it. And if you're right here, warming your hands at the fire of life, and you can push aside, a couple might show up as you're pushing the masses down. Well, shit, did I say I'm not a god? I'm like not trying to talk like a god, but it's price. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Name your price. By the way, price. If you want that giant canvas, if you ever wanted that giant canvas, I need your hands all over it. I don't know anyone named Jaywan. What's up, Jaywan? How you doing, Jaywan? Liarningwa? Jaywan? Learning Vuda Jaywan? No, Price, just come down and hang, you damn it. Look, you don't get the right to tattoo my goddamn ass. Okay? But you get the right to come down and hang. Come to Raleigh, North Carolina. Fucking call me when you do, damn it. Showed, you should come to fucking Raleigh. Dude, Raleigh is a dumb town. It could use, like, fucking exciting ass people. Like, I don't get this. Like, if you ever thought about moving to someplace that's, like, disgustingly fucking, like, horrible, but actually cheap compared to regular fucking cities, it's not a bad place. Yeah, North Carolina. That's where I'm at. I told you that, Price. I also gave you my phone number, or you gave me the phone number, and I tried to call it, and it wasn't connecting. That's all I'm saying. Greensboro? Greensboro's a dope place, bro. Greensboro's actually cooler than Raleigh. Like, Greensboro, like old Raleigh. Like, when I was growing up, Raleigh. Dude, NC is so good. Yeah, I tried to call it, Price. I tried to call it. Did you email me with a tattoo design? Did you email me with a tattoo design? No, you didn't. That's right, because you need to write all aboard on one specific member of my crew. If you haven't seen Down Periscope, go ahead check it out. I think it might still be on YouTube, but like I think they own it, but they're like like licensing it back to themselves. So like maybe you'll see it in the next 3 months. New Orleans not bad. Hold on, wait. I'm literally gonna do this. Hold on. I'm doing it tonight. Reasons. What was that number? I got a little bit of time still. Eyeballs. 410-905. Okay. Where is it? Oh yeah. Price, name your price, pick up twice, nice, pick up price, Virginia ice. It's ringing price. Mon chien press on the sale. Yeah. Look, I don't leave voicemails unless I get paid for them, by the way. Look, when you're a small celebrity, you get $5 for a voicemail. Okay, that's just how it works. I don't know if you've been in this business that long. So literally, okay. So, showed. Literally talking to Griffin and Sam. By the way, you guys will all know Sam here in the first few rounds of what's that, America Idol or whatever, American Idol. Apparently he is in the first few rounds. We need to like shape that dude up. We need to get him a cowboy hat. We need to give him like a couple of freaking suits or something. We also need him to do like some like dope freaking, I don't know. Dude, I got ideas to make that guy dope. I got some producer ideas to make that guy dope. But anyway, so someone's like, yeah, is there any place around here to camp? And they were like, yeah, maybe you have to drive like 30, 40 minutes. I was like, dude, there's literally a campground. A free-ass campground that no one camps in every season. It's literally right here. It's like, it's a mile and a half from my... And I said the name of it. I'm not going to say it out loud here. But I said the name of it, and someone was like, I never heard of it. I was like, on my phone, looked it up. And I was like, yeah, here's their openings. They're open for weeks. It's a free campground if you live in North Carolina. You pay this with your taxes. Right? Just go and fucking sign up for whatever you want. By the way, and then I was like, hit the X, and I was like, sign up sheet. There's the sign up sheet right there. It's a free campground. If you live in the state, you can get it. Most states that have campgrounds have that as a thing. And if it's not a thing that you can do for free, right? It's like for like $4 every day. So you're out there for a week. What's 4 times 7? What's 7 times 4? Yeah, I ain't got an answer. I'm gonna go pee. Hold on. I'm gonna blatantly pee all over the concrete. That's the blacktop of my unusually blacktop North Carolina pavement. What? Did you just literally like? You did. Shit. Okay, price. Did you just literally capture it? Dude, okay, price. Okay. Okay, price. Okay, price. Pricey. Was all this a play to get my phone number? Because I would have given you the first day, damn it. Like I know a lot of people have my phone number. Like if you have my phone number, it's not that big of a deal actually. It's like just like you can talk to me. You have access to someone who has like, I don't know, 1,000. How many do I have? 1,000? I don't even want to drink all that. I'm gonna save some of that for tomorrow after I have the other 6 beers that I drank tonight. I'll do a little smidgen. Also, like, what's wrong with justice for Francis? Oh, what? What's going on? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Joke's on you. I'm stalking you now. There it is, right there. You know, like what? What? Oh no, no. Like literally, dude. Okay, if you're Jason, then I'm Freddy, right? You might kill me one day, but I'll haunt you because if you kill a ghost or a demon, whatever. Also, like I'm Freddy, but like minus all the like the later comp. Like I, okay, I'm Jason. You're no okay. We'll just like leave this alone. All right, dude. I'm I don't know. I'm not Jeeper Creepers. I've got an ion trap. Oh my god. Don't ions me at all. Is this your actual number? Ions? Is that ions? Like what? Got home, got rid of a cabin, came home. Uh, yeah. Trying to. You got an ion trap. That's how I talk to people normally. He's texting me over here instead of there. Struggling around, brah. I take everything unseriously. Like, so seriously that it sounds serious, but it's really not. So, like, people don't get, like, it's like. So I remember when my best friend called me up on September 11th, 2001. And I was like, dude, what the fuck do you want, bro? And he's like, dude, you need to wake up. I was like, fuck you, and I hung up on him. He called me back. And he called me back. And he called me back again. I was like, this better be fucking important. And he was like, dude, you need to fucking wake up and turn on the TV. And I was like, okay, what the fuck happened, man? Did someone fucking kill the president? He was like, nah, bro. And I turned on the TV, and I searched through channels, and I couldn't see anything. I was like, dude, I'm literally looking through the channels right now. Call me. I don't see shit. Sorry, that's the perfect prop. It's literally the toy version. It's the one from last year's one, the Frozen Empire movie. No, Price, your Price. I'm glad that we connected up. Honestly, like, you and the phone is the perfect prop, by the way. No, I've already made myself very clear about like politics and everything. Like, it's made to distract you from your existence. The more you are upset about like how someone's fucking pants don't fit them, or how their dick or their vagina works inside of those pants, and you worried about that instead of how your dick and or your vagina working in your pants. You see, like, America first, blah blah blah. I hate transgendered fucking people with fucking things in their pants. Right? And it's just like, dude, what the fuck? It's like, when's the last time you fucking boned your wife, bro? That ain't the frickin' issue. It's like, no, like, dude, like, I live in the South, bro. Like, dude, I met a good guy. He was like a good friend of mine in middle school, and he was like, Yeah, man, meet a couple of other friends. They were like, hey, man, just like Jesus said, if there's love in your heart, you gotta let it out. But if there's hate in your heart, you gotta let that out too. Fuck the N bombs, right? And I was just like, I probably should just leave right now. And I remember like walking for like freaking 30 or 40 minutes with a Nokia phone, calling my best friend Z3, who's half black and half white. Like, dude, I need a freaking someone to come do my own work, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, I'm walking towards your house right now, dude. Some KKK dudes, but you know, literally talk to you about that with him. But he is like the shyest dude I know, right? People say I'm shy, but like my level of shy, like I'm 5. He is like negative 15 at this point. He does not want to come back. But you can listen to his voice on my channel, right? So, now he's in the peace papers of Israel, Palestine. They're going to sacrifice 4 red cows, and Trump is gonna chew on your face, and then he's gonna tell the military to go and chop down all of the fleet. I'm trying a new Trump voice. Maybe some. Hello, my name is Trump. My name is Donald. Cheers, by the way. Do you know? Okay. Here's my stance on prophecy. One day it'll all end. It's not going to end while we're all living happy or living semi-comfortable. None of us is going to be happy before the end of it, including the richest of us all. This is the thing the rich people don't get. They want to sell us on a fucking world where we're paradise beyond, and they're living in paradise. Here's the thing. I live in paradise. I don't have any fucking money at all. You can do it without it. Just living in the right place at the right time. Now, is one day the white man gonna steal that from my Native American family? That's a part of my heritage too. Cheers, by the way. What TV? What TV show? What TV? The only way I can drink this is because I'm half white man, half brown man. It's like, dude, racism is stupid. You know what we all are? We're the human race. Do you know what Francis is? He's plastic. He's a plastic skeleton. He's literally like a Halloween decoration. But he represents the physical manifestation. Your bones are not your soul. Blackfoot, hey, I'm Micmac. Price, I'm Micmac Indian. Mi'kmaq, right? We're like we made peace with the Mohicans, by the way, when they moved up into our territory. After the war of, 1886? Or whatever, 1912? All right, cheers, y'all. Yeah, no, Price. Yo, I've been talking about that for a while. It's just like I said, dude, just give me your phone number. I'll talk to you, bro. Dude, like my cousin. So my cousin Philip grew up in Orange County. Right? He grew up in Hopewell Junction, and then he grew up in Orange County. Out in it wasn't Gardner, it was Welltown, right? Welltown, New York. It's right outside of so it's about like, I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes from like Albany, but it's like maybe about 2 hours from like, Rochester. Okay. Welltown. Like maybe 1,000 people in there. And he knew Paul Sr. when he was growing up. They built motorcycles together. And he was like, dude, that guy is nothing like that. He was like, they're paying him to be like the gruff piece of shit, but like he's like super cool. And I remember meeting Paul Sr. once. He was like, yeah, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. Right? Like, that's his regular voice. And then they were like, you just yell all the time. Right? And I remember doing this barbecue up in New York. We went up to his house, actually. And Paul was there. And Paul Jr. was there. He was like my age, by the way. So, dude, I grew up watching OCG too. Like my cousin Mikey does like fucking motorsports. He does like NASCAR, like circuit, like tier one NASCAR, like friggin' dirt track NASCAR shit. Just like my cousin Marty did. Marty died from COVID, bro. Like, by the way, anyone tells me COVID wasn't real or whatever, dude, if they'd given my cousin Marty that fucking vaccine, maybe fucking when they could give everyone the vaccine, right? He would have survived, I think, maybe. Like, dude, he had like, heart problems, and he had like fucking lung problems, right? Marlboros and fucking, heartbreak. Okay? Classic Southern. By the way, grew up in New York. Only dude I knew grew up in New York said damn proud to be a Southerner on his T-shirt. Think about that. No, like I've never had COVID actually. I've never tested positive for it, but I'm pretty sure I did get it. Like the first version of it, the most virulent and fucked up version of it. It was like just before the pandemic happened. It was like November that year. I think I got it from Charlie, who was like a jet setter at the time, and now he has long COVID, and I don't, because don't do opioids, don't do fucking drinking, don't do fucking smoking, even though I'm drinking and smoking and all that. Don't do so much of it. I realize, like, you need to cut down on this. Like, your immune system is like, okay, it's like a bowl or a drink. Like, I spent several days not drinking or smoking. I don't want to smoke cigs anymore. I'm trying to quit that, trying to cut that out. It's not about COVID, right? And in some ways, right, like I'm not sitting here trying to identify with a particular political like ideology by saying this, but like if you're a healthy ass dude, right, it's not that big of a deal because you've been through a bunch of shit. Maybe you rolled around in the dirt. Maybe when you got cut up, you were like, ah, fuck yeah, just throw some dirt on it. Dude, it's hard to breathe like normally for me. Like, okay, so I remember going to the hospital when I got in my car accident. They gave me this thing, and I was just like, and they were like, that's not normal. Like, normally if you've had surgery or whatever, like you're like halfway and you're only holding it. Right? It's like this breath measuring device thing, and I was 17. And I just like, okay, I'll try it again. Right? And they're like, how are you doing that? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Right? Like, I just don't get it, right? Like, yeah, dude, tougher than twisted cougar shit. God dang it. One of the hardest flus I've ever experienced. So the hardest flu I've ever experienced, was not COVID. It was actually, a small little thing. My dad, when he was in Vietnam, had Asiatic flu. And when I was 15, I had bubonic plague. Which is a weird thing to say, but it's in a regular round of vaccines. But this is like a newer version of it or whatever. And it like got a foothold and I was sniffly. I was like 102 or 103 or whatever. And then I went and they stomped it out. They were like boom, boom, boom. They had like a retro something or other because the CDC was like hopping back then. I think it was like 1999, 1998. I was just about to turn 18. I was like 17 years old. I had just gotten out of the hospital. Haha. I just got out of the hospital for the car accident. It was almost it was like October, and I had gotten really sick, and I gotten so sick I was like at 103, and I went to the hospital and they were like, yeah, it's the plague. It's like, what? Yeah, it's like, it's the plague. It's no. By the way, that's what I'm trying to say is like, I've had like If I could rip open my freaking feet right now, show you the disgusting fungus that lives in everyone's freaking like pipes on the floors, everywhere in their house, like it, dude. Athlete's foot is human. It grows because humans congregate. You had swine flu? Fuck, dude. Okay, so pre-COVID, I actually had SARS. I got sick for a week, and they were like, "You're identified as a SARS variant 18." And they took a couple of vials of my blood. By the way, that's how it works, right? SARS and COVID are very close to. And then I was like 16 or 17, and I think a lot of us got sick, and then I had to go to the hospital for it. And then I did a rap song about it too, like it's implanted SARS, blah blah blah, up to pars. It's not published yet. I got don't shower at the gym. Price. Shower. Shit and shave in your own clean environment. By the way, I do share my clean environment with a 18-year-old asshole who doesn't use the bong I clean on the regular, although probably uses it till it gets dirty and he doesn't clean it on his own. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta clean it. And he's like, I don't want to use it right now. Now, look, kids are a reflection of yourself. Kids will always, while they're growing up, show you the worst version of yourself. And when you get better from seeing all that, or you get like super toxic or fucked up, or you get like super defensive about it, doesn't make a difference. Just know that my son, when he comes down here and he's got like a handmade bong in his hand, I'm kind of proud. Like he's genuinely ingenious. He's like, I don't want to use yours. I was like, why? And he's not going to tell me. I was like, well, I'm going to clean it tomorrow. And I've been wondering why it's getting so dirty lately. I was like, you could have cleaned it, right? Well, I don't know how to clean it. Okay, well, the next time I gotta clean it, well, the time after that, I'll clean it, and I'll show you how. Like, dude, he is cool. Like, okay. The only reason that I say he's cool is because he's him. The only reason he says I'm cool is because I'm me, right? This is a life lesson for people. Like, why would you follow this guy? Because I am unabashedly and 100% the person I am right fucking now. I have lived through way too much bullshit. Cheers. That I can feed you a line of bullshit. I can start really slow. Be like, well, as children, we were all genetically tested. And then the best of us were all shock therapied into becoming the perfect killing machine. You know, eventually it'll become outrageous. Like, dude, showed. You seen Kids, right? You know, Kids literally told, like, a big chunk of not my generation, right? Like, okay. I learned how to roll a blunt from, like, a straight gangsta dude. By the way, his name is Kelly. And, dude, he's one of my best friends. I still love the guy today. And his brother, Darnell. Okay. Kelly, like, taught me how to split and roll a blunt. But if you learn from the movie Kids, then you are definitely a millennial. Yeah, New Orleans is where blunts fucking kind of came out of. Like, so, Creole cigars, it's the French spliff stuff happening. MacGyver's. Has anyone seen the movie The Guyver? Price, you seen The Guyver? The import, it's like the import, the freaking anime movie from the 80s. It has Mark Hamill in it or whatever. 90s? Definitely a 90s movie. Sorry. My bad. I get confused. I'm old, right? So like, 80s was like hard for me to remember. 90s is like my time, so I remember a lot of that pretty well. Uh, Early 2000s, I forgot a lot of it because I was tripping pretty hard during some of it. And then the last 10 years, up to 2025, we're halfway through this current 10 years. The last 10 years was raising my son. And halfway through this 10 years is me coming back into my own. So just remember, before I die, I'm going to do something fucking great and amazing. How to roll a car from the bus stop. We're friends with all the homeless as a kid. Dude, showed. Like, everyone in my neighborhood was not friends with poor people, but I was friends with poor people. This is how I got into rap, right? This is how I became a rapper when I was like 16 or 17. Right? Not because I left. It's because someone left and went to Chi-Town. And like he lived in like squalor essentially, but he was like, "This is the best time of my life." And he's like, "I don't have nothing, blah blah blah." I was like, I drove up there, I picked him up, I brought him back down. As friends, we were like, or as kids, we were friends, right? Like 16, 12, 14, 15, 16, right? Like, but 16 was like the turning point. It was like when that thing got involved. Honestly, like, if I'm not autistic and I'm just ADHD, it's because I smoked this as my brain developed. Well, no, that's the best part, right? Okay, showed. The dude, the people that like I'm definitely a poor dude in a rich kid's house. Everyone around me were like super freaking like entitled, okay? But I was the guy who was like, "Hey man, we're gonna go boating like next week. Do you want to come down? Nah, next weekend. Do you want to come down on this day?" And be like, "Nah, man, I gotta fix a fence, or I gotta dig holes for a fence. Why didn't you hire someone for that?" It's like, no, it's because like me and my dad, we work together, right? And by the way, these guys wish that their dads had that shit coming up and was like, "Let's build a fence, maybe." And this is why like so many rich friends are like, so many of my rich friends over the years who are still alive, aside from I'm gonna say 4 of them made really good money, and 3 of them are all dead. One of them is living a regular life right now, and he'll come and show up every once in a while. His name's Dave. He's a nice guy, but we got at least one trust fund baby out of the batch of people after that, because one of his nephews died trying to be my best friend and left everything he had to me, which was a bunch of video games. And then I spent 6 months trying to get back the ones that I thought were stolen from people I knew back to them, and they were all very grateful. This is my point, is like, I feel like I was on a mission my entire life to make things right. Like Sam fucking from goddamn whatever, right? I'm Sam from Quantum Leap. Leaping from reality to reality. But I didn't have to like step into the stupid accelerator. I just have to go to sleep at night. And I can't get a goddamn moment's of rest because in my dreams I'm fucking fixing another version of my goddamn self's life. Price, what's going on? Your phone went dead? Your phone went dead? Your phone's dead? You know, your phone ran out of battery. My phone ran out of battery. This dead really seems like my phone went dead. Dun dun dun. Like this is some sort of like soap opera or something. Like, I mean, is it a soap? Is it a soap? It's a telenovela. Yo soy un telefono, muerte, pam, pam, pam. It's like, it's like, dude, how fucking serious? Oh, my phone died. Oh, it's charged. Hold on. Show, what are you saying? There was this one guy who always wore a belt and tucked his shirt in, but I used to talk to him every day at the bus stop. I do know. Tell me more, Showed. Well, Price, the only way you can get love in your eyeballs is to fucking come and visit my ass and maybe put a tattoo on it. Jackwad. Remember, I got Francis. Francis defends me from the hordes of evil orcs. Should I do it in like a should I do a Chinese accent? I was doing an LA one. But of course, I have Francis, who brings me joy and protection from the orcs. You didn't mean to push that one. Well, too bad. I got a protectorate right here. Protectorate. Price. What's the price of a price, Anderson? The price of a homeless cat, but he was awesome. Showed. By the way, every homeless cat is probably more awesome than you ever wanted to do, but like you're the one who has to tell them to let you in. See, like New York people, right? You could have a pet rat tomorrow. You just need to feed him a slice of pizza every day, and have let's call it a doghouse, right? You got a rat hole on your wall. Put a whole doghouse up there. Put a slice of pizza in there, and then get you a rat, baby. That's all I'm saying. Palmer Park. Holy shit, Palmer Showed. Don't. Holy shit, Palmer fucking Park. No way. 'Twas the night before meant to be by Price Anderson. That's called A Visit from St. Nick, I think, actually. Has won a shop cat. Dude, upholstery shop has a shop cat. Shop cats are. So, okay, shop cats are essential. Okay, tailors, for years, have kept cats. Why seamstresses, tailors love cats? Because rodents like to make nests out of threads, small threads that they chew off of things. Now, if you have a warehouse full of, I don't know, threads. Well, I mean, probably not the color, probably like brown, yellow, red. I digress. If you have a warehouse full of them, you need like 5 cats. They're like barn cats. Like, you guys seen the barn cat videos here on YouTube? You know, if I've seen the barn cat videos, you've seen the barn cat videos. Sorry. What, St. Nicholas? What? I never get this dude nothing. Just crossing paths. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the devil at your crossroad, bro. Showed. Dude, I'm just a bump on the road along the way till you meet your devil. I'm telling you right now, like, I may appear to be evil, but I am actually quite good. I never gave enough of myself to say that I'm the best. I just gave enough to say I'm good enough. And by the way, that's actually good enough, people. You know, there's this saying, a jack of all trades. And that's everyone's fucking quote. Everyone knows the quote, a jack of all trades. But I know the whole the whole one. Like a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes yet better than a master of one. Am I a misfit, or I'm just living in the old ways? And I'm afraid that I might just be living in the old ways. Walking along the Silk Trail, looking to find the right price for the right Anderson tattoo. By the way, price. That big canvas is going to get sold to someone else. But I'm going to tell you, those little canvases, those take months to make. The one that's like flowers or whatever, you love the art, dude. I love the art too, because there are these small things happening in my background. I can have triumphs every day, but every day I triumph by doing something very small that accounts to something really big. And all I have to do is sit down one day, ignore everyone, and post it all together, paste it all together. So, showed I'm almost out too. So, thanks for reminding me that I think I killed the alarm to go away. Showed you're the best of us. Thanks, peace. Showed you're Merry Christmas, by the way. It's happening soon. And you're not wrong. It's a great value. Well, price. I've been struggling on the idea of that. Okay, I want to make more of it, but I want to do it with, as you say, I'm gonna make a version of that is literally off of like a template. Showed, I'll catch you later, dude. Hit me up on the Discord chats or whatever, on Discord, or PM me on Discord and just, dude, I like talking to you. Like you, dude, go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. You need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. You say this gonna have a bong hit or two, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I am pretty wrecked, dude. I'm in a like a strap-up shirt. It's literally like holding me together right now. My back is fucked up. So, no, I'm not going to sleep because, like, I'm telling you, the pain in my back is like pushing and driving me. It's the devil's pitchfork in my ass, I guess. Trust me when I say it's winding down right now. It's happening at the moment. I just need to say a couple things. Price. If you're communicating current, then that's cool. Also, I've never been burned so hard that I've gone down. So, I don't have a Percocet, asshole. I have Adderall. So, and I haven't had a single Adderall since yesterday. More than 14 hours. I'm really not to drink. No Adderall. Like, it's been a while. Like, Adderall just like, okay, so if you're a pirate and you pillage everything, that's ADHD, right? It's like, ha, papa, hey, ha, ching, 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 blow up your own life, blow up everyone's life. Pirate with Adderall is, I'm a privateer. Tell me what you want, Queenie. You know, it's like, I'll hit the ship. Win. Easy. Ha, easy. Also, here's my badge. You know, badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Price, we could talk about Adderall all day. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't drive me. Like, you know, like, trust me when I tell you, like, okay, like, so, here's the thing I bought when I was a kid. You know, or, right? You'd buy a gun, it'd be, if you had, like, something that was, like cheap, it'd be, like, beedaloon, 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 It's like there was like 5 or 6 or 7 sound effects for my life. So your dad cooked meth big time. Well, I mean, like, so your dad's Heisenberg, okay? Uh, did you cook meth with him? Are you Jesse? I don't know, man. Did you rat him out? Man, that's a cool story. If dude, man, dude, your story. No, don't even tell me your story. Your story in my imagination better already. I ought to write a book at some point. I gotta write a book. This is like one of the things that I realized. Like, I need to write a book. I know people who need to write a book every day. So they're like, I can't write a book because I have like legal restrictions. Okay, I'll write a book. Damn it. What? You were 7? Price, dude. I'm gonna give you some advice. Deeply personal conversations need to be happened after like you talk to me personally. Okay? This isn't a stream worthy conversation. Yeah, this is a Thursday conversation on a Sunday night. Or Sunday morning. Shouldn't have been there on a Sunday morning hanging my head. Can I do more pop culture references? Like life is a mystery. No, look, Price, you're not. Look, if you want to be something amazing, you can come down here and be amazing with me. Like, you could be a good friend of mine. You could be a part of the family of people who actually give a fuck about people. Because it still exists somewhere in the world. I have my family here at my house. My mom, my dad, my son. I am the driving force behind all of it. I want to take myself out of their existence so they understand that I was the driving force in their existence. I want to like leave my dad after I make money off of his videos and his stories on my channel. By the way, don't think that this isn't slightly selfish and my dad owes me fucking something because he's an asshole. And he's also amazing. He's also like, did you remember like hanging out with my friend Jeremy? Jeremy is kind of looms large in my life, but he said, I just met your dad. He is the cutest dude I've ever met. And Jeremy is like 6'2", black guy, very flamboyant. The cutest man ever. And I was like, no, I get it. Like, I get it, because like my mom, she's like stars in her fucking eyes every goddamn day. He could be like pissy and shitty. And she'll just be like pissy and shitty back to him, and then he'll be like really nice and amazing because the only thing that matters to my dad is my mom. And honestly, like a relationship like that would be like the best thing in anyone's world. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is how you do it. You go out to a place that is not your house, that is not your work, that is, let's say, your house, point A, and your work, point C, a good place between point A, B, and C. And you would have a lot of good memories there at point B. Remembering that point C is not your life, and that point A is. And that point B is a stepping stone for you to go home and ravish the fuck out of your wife. However the fuck you're doing it. By the way, I've met so many cool ass goddamn working dudes. It's whatever. Dude, you're a living Rolodex. No, you're not wrong about that. I actually remember every phone number that everyone's ever given me, and it sucks. I remember almost everything anyone's ever told me, and it sucks. It's actually the biggest curse in my life. It's the one thing I don't complain about at all. So you're getting a rare glimpse into the idea. So here's my last cheers, and I'm going to shut the stream down because I definitely need to leave. You have my phone number. You can literally call me after I get off here. And to secure the idea, here's the idea. Sorry, I'm smoking. I can't find my vape. Also, vapes have just recently been outlawed here, so I have these or nicotine gum and or patches. I do have a couple active valid vapes, and I think juice and carts are still good. I'm gonna quit these damn things soon. But Baltimore, I can tell you stories, but I am not going to because they're not my stories. I'm going to tell you guys right now. Life is too short for you to worry about where you came up at, where you came to your fruition, where you experienced the worst or the best. It's about the people in your world that touch you, that are a good thing in your life. Maybe support them a little bit, touch more. And that's me saying, hey, oh, Price, what? Hold on. What? I don't want to wake the what? Okay. I'll text you in a minute. Look, I'm shutting it down. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. Everything's awesome. Like that song from the Lego thing. Oh yeah, Legos are coming soon. Damn it. You guys eat shit if you don't eat anything real. Eat real shit. Stop eating shit. Because I've recently stopped eating fucking McDonald's. Fuck McDonald's. It's trash. Peace.